Bonjour. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to do a follow-up to the previous video. The previous video that's titled Andrew Tate versus Greta Thunberg. Okay, in this video, this is going to be about Andrew Tate and what happened to him. So I'm a little late on that. I don't know. I found something on NPR from Red River Radio, World News, and it's titled, "Who is Andrew Tate? Your Guide to the Self-Styled Misogynist Influencer." And this story was updated on the 30th day of December 2022. So that's last year. That's the old year. Okay. It reads as follows. Excuse me. Sports cars, a pizza box, Greta Thunberg, Romania, sex trafficking, and a highly controversial internet celebrity. If you heard someone talking about any of these things this week, chances are you also wanted to ask them, who exactly is Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate, I don't know anything about this guy, but I'm going to read this and find out a lot about this guy. The man at the center of it all has long been a magnet for such a question. He's been described as the king of toxic masculinity, one of the internet's most controversial figures, and the top G. And in the latest news, renters and Romanian media outlets say he's been arrested on charges of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime group. Let's dig into this. First, here's a quick overview of Tate's rise to fame. Tate, a British citizen born in the US, first became an international name through his career as a kickboxer, winning several world titles. In 2016, he tried his hand at reality TV, but was kicked off a British version of Big Brother over a video of him hitting a woman with a belt. Oh my God. He hit a woman with a belt? That guy's a piece of shit. Tate said the video was a total lie that had been edited to make him look bad. Well, they had a video of you hitting a woman. Why are you denying this? The video don't lie. On social media, Tate became a vocal supporter of former President Trump and was spotted around Washington, D.C. with promoted conspiracy theorists and on right-wing talk shows like InfoWars. Yeah, I just saw him on France 24 English on YouTube. He was talking about what he talked about. Yeah, he says something like, the Matrix is attacking me. So sounds to me he's a conspiracy theorist wacko. I don't care about those conspiracy theorist people. They just say a bunch of whacked out stuff that's not true. I don't care for them. I don't, everything they say is just whack job talk. Like for instance, Alex Jones talked about the Sandy Hook massacre was a hoax, and the families of the victims who were shot and killed in that mass shooting at Sandy Hook, children and some teachers, I think, they went and sued him for everything that he had. He had to pay money for the lie that he said about the Sandy Hook massacre being a hoax. You know, those conspiracy theorists, you know, they're not living in reality. They're living in a fantasy world. And there is a bunch of nutcases. You know, I got some conspiracy theorist wackos who are clinging to my channel and watching my videos, and one of them are dropping strange comments. Yeah, I blocked these people. Then I think I blocked one person, and I unblocked them, and I just decide just to unblock them, just ignore them. So, you know, I don't, you know, it's like this. Every strange comment that he drops, I'm just going to ignore him. I'm going to treat that guy like a fart in a room that nobody doesn't want to talk about. Yeah, I'm going to treat him like a fart in a room that no one doesn't want to talk about. So yeah. Okay, let me continue. After styling himself as a self-help influencer for men, he was banned from Twitter in 2017 for saying women should bear responsibility for being sexually assaulted. His Twitter account was reinstated this November after Elon Musk took ownership of the platform. Yep, Elon Musk. Yeah. You know, I don't care for Elon Musk, you know. He's no good, and there's someone who said this, they both suck equally. Yeah, Elon Musk sucks, and Andrew Tate sucks. So, yeah, even though Elon Musk is, you know, making Twitter a little fair, but, you know, overall he's a piece of garbage. And he is. You know. But guess what? We got people in this world who are going to disagree with people like Elon Musk and Andrew Tate. You know, and I'm one of those people who are going to disagree with everything that they say because, you know, these guys are trash. Okay, let me continue. At various points, Tate has been banned from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for similarly misogynistic remarks. Tate has said women belong in the home, shouldn't be allowed to drive a car, and are man's property. He said he prefers to date 18 and 19-year-old women because they're more imperishable, something like that. What? What? Women should belong in the home. Shouldn't be allowed to drive a car in man's property. You know, I'm gonna say this, you know, here in the United States, you know, women, especially in Western countries, I mean, women are spoiled and entitled. They have more rights, a lot of rights. You know, hey, you know, I'm gonna say this, you know, I'm not a simp, I'm not an ass kisser, but you know, westernized women who are filled to the brim with toxic feminism, you know, they go around They put all men down and they think that all men are creeps, weirdos, pedophiles, and perverts. And they think all men are Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and other slimeball, worthless men. These women, these women of today, they think all these men are like these crappy men. I guess I'm in that boat too, but I'm nothing like these guys. I'm not gonna, tell a woman that she belongs in a home and she shouldn't be allowed to drive a car. No, it's her choice. I'm gonna say this. She has a choice if she wants to stay home and cook and clean and take care of the children, or she can have the choice of going out and getting a job and working. It's like this. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You should have rights. Everybody should have rights. I believe in an equal society, 50-50, men and women. I mean, they should get paid the same, be treated the same. Everybody should have rights, but in this society, women are put on a higher pedestal and men are thrown under the bus. So, I'm not trying to be sexist or misogynist or anything. I don't hate women. I just don't like women who go around saying that all men are creeps, weirdos, pedophiles, perverts, whatnot, and they're all like Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, etc. Yeah, they think every man in the world, including myself, are like these men. Not all men are like those men. Because you got good men, you got bad men. Same thing with the women. All women are not all angels. You got good women and you got bad women. So there. So let me continue on this. These days, Tate claims to be making millions and peddling his life philosophy to thousands through an online course and community called Hustlers University. For $49 a month, anyone can earn thousands per month through skills like copywriting and buying NFTs, plus recruiting others to the community for a consumption fee. And an ad for the course claims that Hustlers University has over 168,000 active students, some as young as 13. This problematic style is particularly popular among Gen Zers. One survey conducted by the investment bank Piper Sandler this fall found that Tate ranked as the favorite influencer among those under 18. An investigation from the Guardian discovered that hundreds of Hustler University members repackage Tate clips for platforms like TikTok every day. This summer, while he was banned from top platformers, his name was searched more frequently than Donald Trump's or Kim Kardashian's. Why is everyone talking about Tate now? Tate and his brother, Tristan, were reportedly detained in Romania late Thursday evening on charges of human trafficking and rape. Romania's anti-organized crime agency released a statement saying 4 suspects, 2 British citizens and 2 Romanians, have recruited women into their scheme, then sexually exploited them by forcing them to perform in pornographic or pornography with the intent of financial gain. The statement didn't name Tate directly, though. An accompanying video for the arrest appeared to show Tate, who is British, being led away in handcuffs. Romania authorities and spokespeople for Tate have not responded to NPR's request for confirmation. Romania media reporters said Tate has been detained for questioning, and Reuters reported that it had confirmed the incident with Tate's lawyer. Okay, so what does Greta Thunberg have to do with it? Tate has already been in the public eye this week after picking a seemingly random Twitter fight with Thunberg, the 19-year-old climate activist. On Tuesday, he posted a photo of himself standing next to Bernardini, captioned by the text, "Hello, Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions." The next day, she tweeted back, "Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. More than 3 million users liked the post." And I read that post, that Twitter post, in the previous video, so I'm not going to read it. Okay. Tate then posted a video of himself seated in a pedaled room wearing a Versace robe, smoking a cigar, describing Thunberg as a bitter slave of the Matrix who's trying to convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot. No, she's trying to save the climate. That's what she's trying to do. Midway through the video, he gestured off camera, asking someone to bring him pizza. "Make sure that these boxes are not recycled," he gimps as he set the two pedal-carrying pesitors down to the table so the blue and white branding of Jerry's Pizza is clearly visible to the camera. When the video of his alleged arrest began circling, some local and international journalists said that the boxes, which came from a local Romania pie joint, were just proof local authorities needed to confirm Tate was in the country. Several have since walked back that claim, saying they merely made an assumption. Romania authorities haven't responded to NPR's request for more information, but that unsecretarily didn't stop Thunberg herself from weighing in. "This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes," she tweeted. What happens next for Tate? Tate, who moved to Romania 5 years ago, said in a YouTube video that 40% of his motivation for moving was because the police were less likely to look into sexual assault allegations. Local media reports confirmed by various U.S. outlet claims that Romania police raided Tate's Romanian residence once earlier on April 11th after claims that an American woman was being held captive at the house. What? This is crazy. In their statement about the latest raids, Romanian authorities said the suspects would be detained for 24 hours for questioning. On Friday morning, Tate appeared to tweet about the incident using the reference The Matrix that's become a signature of his Hustlers University philosophy. The Associated Press reported a Burskott judge extended Tate's arrest warrant by 30 days. He'll be held in detention while authorities investigate, but the decision could be appealed at any time, said a spokesperson for the Romania Anti-Crime Agency. So this Andrew Tate character is a piece of shit. Yeah. Like I said in the previous video, I don't take sides, okay? And also I heard that when Tate was arrested in Romania, him and his brother for sex trafficking, Greta Thunberg was trolling him after she decimated him on Twitter. I agree with Greta Thunberg on the climate. She's a climate change activist, and she wants to save the climate. Not save the climate, but she wants the Earth to be preserved by everybody in the planet to stop consuming fossil fuels and recycle things properly. And and going for green renewable energy. But I don't agree with her, trolling somebody, because like I said, I don't like Scandinavian people, I don't like trolls, and Greta Thunberg, just sunk to a whole new level when she started trolling some scumbag has-been kickboxer who's British. So yeah, I want to say something about this, about Andrew Tate, since he's British. How about someone from Britain, just grab Andrew Tate and put him somewhere in London, and some big fat British man bends down and just let out the biggest massive huge fart known to man. A British fart. Just blow him away with the biggest British fart in the United Kingdom. Because Andrew Tate is nothing but a worthless British fart that no one in Britain or anybody in the world don't want to talk about and don't want to like. And someone from the UK commented on one of my videos, I think on the previous video, saying that he and Greta Thunberg, they both suck equally. Well, I agree, yeah. I think I said this before. They're both shit. They're both worthless. They're both no good. But I agree with Greta Thunberg on the climate. On saving the planet by stopping climate change. I agree with her on that, but I don't like her, throwing a piece of shit on Twitter, and bashing them. Someone said that Greta Thunberg has the mentality and the mindset of a 5-year-old. Yeah. And this woman's, and Greta Thunberg, like, she's almost 20 years old. and seeing what she's doing on Twitter by getting into a war on Twitter with some scumbag Andrew Tate who just randomly just want to just mess with her. Like, she gets into a war with him and just makes a fool out of herself by acting like a child. Like, you're a climate change activist. You don't supposed to be getting into with some jerk off from Britain online. Yeah. What I see in this is just basically some jerk off from Britain who was born in the U.S. going against a Scandinavian dunce. That's what I see. Yeah. Andrew Tate and his brother deserve every bit of what's coming their way. They deserve what they get. Ugh. They deserve what's coming to them. They deserve it. Yeah. And Greta Thunberg, in my mind, made a fool out of herself by getting into it with this guy on Twitter. So, Greta Thunberg has a lot of growing up to do. Yeah, she's intelligent, and she is. I listened to her talk on some show on MSNBC with some guy from Britain. Don't know what his name is. She seems like a capable, intelligent, smart young lady. But what she displayed on Twitter just shows just how childish, how immature she is. And she can crap all over people like me and say that I'm no good and I don't have what it takes or anything. I could care less. But I know one thing. You lack maturity. You lack that. If I was on Twitter, I'll go and tell that to her in the face. I'll tell Greta Thunberg that she lacks maturity. And her getting into it with Andrew Tate was just a waste of time. Just some kitty Mickey Mouse bullshit. So yeah. I bet she plays with dolls too, she still plays with dolls, and I have a niece that has mild mental retardation, she's in her 20s and she played with dolls and like children's stuff, and I think that Greta Thunberg probably does the same thing. I heard that she has some type of disability. I heard that she's autistic. Well, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna get away from this drama. Okay, that's all I gotta say in this video. And I just did this video in the kitchen of my house in the dark. If you guys are okay with that. Alright. Au revoir. Andrew Tate is British fart. British fart. And he's so fucking useless.
He was absolutely fucking useless.
Yeah, Governor, he's fucking useless. He's fucking useless.